Hello students, a very good morning. I hope that you are all fine and safe. So in the previous video we have started chapter 3, exercise number 3.1 and also we have completed that. And now we are moving into exercise number 3.2. So this is going to have miscellaneous practice problem and also challenging problem. So here we are going to have 8 problems. So we are going to do the sums one by one. Okay. See the first question. A shopkeeper buys 3 articles for rupees 325, rupees 450 and rupees 510. 3 articles. Okay. He is able to sell them for rupees 350, 425 and 525 rupees respectively. So this is the cost price. This is the CP of the 3 articles and this is the SP of the 3 articles. Find the gain or loss to the shopkeeper on the whole. See, on the whole we are going to find whether it is a gain, that is profit or loss. Okay. So as I told you, first CP of 3 articles is rupees 325, 450 and 510. So total CP is equal to, we have to add them. So rupees 325 plus rupees 450 plus rupees 510 is equal to rupees 1285. You know the addition, right? Now we'll find the SP. So selling price, SP of 3 articles. So we'll find the total. Okay. So again rupees. So 350 plus rupees 425 plus rupees 525. Okay. So the total of this is going to be rupees 1300. So we have to compare both SP and CP. So CP is 1285 and SP is 1300. So CP is smaller than SP. So therefore it is a profit. So what is the formula for calculating profit? You'll be knowing it. SP minus CP. So what is SP? Rupees 1300 minus rupees 1285. So what is the remaining? Rupees 15. So what is the profit he has got? Rupees 15. So profit is rupees 15. So this is the answer. We'll go for the next question. See the next question. A stationery shop owner bought a scientific calculator for rupees 750. So he is buying a scientific calculator for 750. He had put a battery worth rupees 100. So he has spent 100 rupees on it and he had spent rupees 50 for its outer pouch. So he has spent how much totally? 100 plus 50. So 150 rupees extra he has spent on the calculator. He was able to sell it for rupees 850. Find his profit or loss. Okay. So CP of the calculator is equal to rupees 750. So he spent some amount, right? He spent rupees 100 plus rupees 50. So totally 150 rupees he has spent. So we have to add this. Therefore, total CP is equal to rupees 750 plus rupees 900. So CP is 900. So for how much he has sold it? He has sold it for 800. So SP of the calculator is equal to rupees 850. Now we should compare the CP and SP. Here SP is less and CP is more. So CP is more than SP. Therefore it is a loss. So what is the formula for calculating loss? CP minus SP. So what is CP? 900 minus 850. It is rupees 50. So answer is, it is a loss of rupees 50. Okay. So next question. Nathan paid rupees 800 and bought 10 bottles of honey from a village vendor. So he has bought 10 bottles of honey for rupees 800. He sold them in a city for rupees 100 per bottle. So he has sold it per bottle 100 rupees. So find his loss or profit. So cost of 10 bottles of honey is rupees 800. First we should find the cost of one bottle. Okay. Therefore CP of one bottle is equal to rupees 800 divided by 10 bottles. So rupees 80. So CP of one bottle is rupees 80. Okay. So it is already given. So SP of one bottle is 100 rupees. So we should compare the SP and CP. So CP was 80 rupees and SP is 100. So SP is more and CP is less. Therefore it is a profit. So how much is the profit? So profit is equal to SP minus CP. That is 100 minus rupees 80. So rupees 20 is the profit. So this is for one bottle. Totally how many bottle we have? So profit for 10 bottles is equal to rupees 20 into 10 is equal to rupees 200. So what is the answer? The answer is profit of rupees 200. Understood? We'll go for the next question. A man bought 400 meter of cloth for rupees 60,000 and sold it at the rate of 400 per meter. Find his profit or loss. So total of 400 meter cloth worth rupees 60,000 he has bought, and he is selling it per meter, rupees 400 per meter. We have to find whether it is a profit or loss. Okay. So CP of 400 meter cloth is rupees 60,000. SP of the same 400 meter cloth will be, so we know for 1 meter he is charging 400 rupees. So 400 into rupees 400. So this will be rupees 1 lakh. So 4 4s are 16, right? 16, 1 lakh and 60,000 rupees. So the SP will be selling price of 400 meter cloth. So per meter he is selling for 400 rupees. So he'll be getting the amount rupees 1,60,000. So we have to compare CP and SP. So CP is less than SP. Therefore it is a profit. So what is the formula for calculating profit? SP minus CP. That is rupees 1,60,000 minus rupees 60,000. So what is the profit he has got? 1 lakh rupees he has got as profit. So what is the answer? So answer is profit of rupees 1 lakh. Okay. So next question. See the next question. A fruit seller bought 2 dozens of bananas at rupees 20 a dozen. So he is buying 2 dozens of banana for rupees 20 per dozen. 1 dozen is 20 rupees. So we have to find for 2 dozen how much he has spent, and sold them at rupees 3 per banana. Single banana is rupees 3. Find his profit or loss. First, cost of 1 dozen banana is equal to rupees 20. Therefore, CP of 2 dozen banana is equal to 2 into rupees 20. So that is rupees 40. So what is the CP? CP is 40. So he is selling it for rupees 3. So SP of each banana is rupees 3. So we know that 1 dozen is equal to 12 numbers. Okay, therefore 2 dozens is equal to 2 into 12, 24 bananas. Okay, so SP of 24 bananas is equal to 24 into rupees 3. 3 4s are 12, 1 2 6 are 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 1 7, rupees 72. So SP is 72. So SP is more than CP. Therefore, it is a profit. Formula for profit: SP minus CP. SP is 72 minus CP is 40. It is 32 rupees. So what is the answer? Answer is profit of rupees 32. Okay, we'll go for the next question. See the next question. A store purchased pen at rupees 216 per dozen. He paid rupees 58 for conveyance and sold the pen at the discount of rupees 2 per pen and made an overall profit of rupees 50. Find the MP of each pen. So now we are going to find the marked price of each pen. Okay. So CP of pens is equal to, this is including conveyance. Okay, we have to add it here. Okay, CP of pen is rupees 260 plus rupees 58. So what is the total? It is 274 rupees. So what is the CP of the pen is 274 rupees. So discount for each pen is rupees 2. Okay. Total discount for all the pen. Total discount. We know that 1 dozen means it is 12 pens. So 12 into rupees 2. It is rupees 24 as discount. Okay. So next thing, and profit he has got. Overall profit is rupees 50. Okay. Next is, so to find the MP, first we need to find the SP also. Correct. So SP of 12 pens is equal to MP minus discount. So we know what is MP. We don't know what is MP. Correct. So what we will be writing it? In the place of SP we will write MP minus what is the discount? 24 rupees. This is the SP. Okay. So profit. We already know, it is already given. It is a profit. So profit means SP minus CP. So profit is rupees 50 and SP is MP minus rupees 24 minus what is CP here? 274 rupees. Correct. So we have to interchange this. When you take MP this side, this will come here. Rupees 50 plus rupees 24 plus rupees 274. If you add all these things, you will get the MP. Okay. So 274 plus 24 plus 50. It is 348 rupees is the MP of 12 pens. But individually we have to find. So what you will do? 348 divided by 12. So when you divide, you get rupees 29. So what is the answer? The answer is MP of 1 pen is equal to rupees 29. Okay. If you do it again, if you do it with a step, you will easily understand. We'll go for the next question. See this question itself is a bigger one. If you understand it step by step only, you can proceed with the sum. A vegetable vendor buys 10 kg of tomatoes per day at rupees 10. So a vegetable vendor is buying 10 kg of tomato per day at rupees 10 for the first 3 days of a week. So in a week, for the first 3 days, he is buying 10 kg of tomatoes at rupees 10. Okay, per kg. 1 kg of tomatoes got smashed on every day for those 3 days. So you will say no, it has got damaged, wasted. So 1 kg of tomatoes got wasted, that is smashed for every day on these 3 days. For remaining 4 days of the week, he buys 15 kgs of tomatoes daily for rupees 8. See, first 3 days he is buying 10 kg at rupees 10 per kg. The remaining 4 days in a week, he is buying 15 kgs daily for rupees 8. Okay, if for entire week he sells tomatoes at rupees 20, then find his profit or loss for the week. Okay, so first it is a lengthy sum. Please follow it carefully. Okay, so total tomatoes bought for 3 days is equal to, so per day they are buying 10 kg in the first 3 days. So 3 into 10 is equal to 30 kg he is buying. For what is the rate? Rate is rupees 10. Therefore, that is 3 into 10. Sorry, 30 into 10. Okay, so 30 kg's rate will be 10 rupees per kg. That is 30 into 10, it is rupees 300. So he is spending rupees 300 for the first 3 days of purchase. Okay, so next one, next 4 days, total tomatoes bought for 4 days is equal to 4 into 15 kgs. So 4 into 15, it is 60 kgs they are buying. So what will be the rate of it? They are buying it for rupees 8 per kg. That is 60 into 8. 6 8s are 48. 10 rupees 480. Okay. So totally quantity for a week is equal to 30 kg plus 60 kg is equal to 90 kgs they are buying. And the cost of 90 kg is equal to 90 into is equal to, so what is the total? 300 plus rupees 480. So it is rupees 780. So 90 kgs tomato, it is rupees 780 rupees. CP is rupees 780. So we already know 1 kg of tomato got smashed every day for those 3 days. So 3 kg we have to, because we have to find the selling price. So 3 kg got smashed, correct? So 90 kg minus 3 kg. It is 87 kg he sold. Okay, so how much kg he has sold? He has sold 87 kg of tomatoes. Okay, so CP is rupees 780. Now we have to find SP of 87 kgs of tomatoes. So what is the rate he is selling it? So SP of 1 kg is rupees 20. So 87 into rupees 20. So what will be the SP? 2 sevens are 14. 1, 2 8s are 16. 16 plus 1, 7. 0. 1740 rupees he is getting by selling these tomatoes. Okay, so SP is equal to rupees 1740. So we have to compare the SP and CP. So SP is more than, SP is more than CP. Therefore, it is a profit. What's the formula for profit? SP minus CP. That is rupees 1740 minus rupees 780. It is rupees 960 rupees. The double amount he is getting. Okay, so what is the answer? Answer is a profit of rupees 960. Okay, we'll go with the next question. An electrician buys a used TV for rupees 12,000 and a used fridge for 11,000. After spending rupees 1,000 on repairing the TV and rupees 1,500 on painting the fridge, he fixes up the MP of TV as rupees 15,000 and that of fridge as rupees 15,500. If he gives a discount, if he gives rupees 1,000 discount on each, find his profit or loss. Okay, first CP of TV is equal to rupees 12,000 he is buying plus how much he is spending? Rupees 1,000 for TV, rupees 1,000. So what is the CP of TV? It is rupees 13,000. Next is CP of fridge is equal to rupees 11,000 plus how much he is spending for painting? 1,500. So it is rupees 12,500. Okay, so total cost of TV and fridge is equal to rupees 13,000 plus rupees 12,500. It is rupees 25,500. So CP is 25,500. So what is the discount he is giving? Discount is rupees 1,000 for both. Correct. So the MP, the marked price he is fixing for TV is rupees 15,000. 15,000 and MP for fridge is equal to rupees 15,500. So now we have to find the selling price. SP of TV is equal to MP minus discount. That is, what is the MP of TV? It is 15,000 rupees minus rupees 1,000. So it is 14,000. Then SP of fridge is equal to same MP minus discount. So what is the MP of fridge? 15,500 minus rupees 1,000. 14,500. So now we have to find the total SP. It is rupees 14,000 plus rupees 14,500. 14 plus 14, 28,500 is the total SP. Now we have to compare CP and SP. So CP is less than SP. Therefore it is a profit. So profit formula SP minus CP. 28,500 minus 25,500 rupees 3,000. So what is the answer for this? The answer is profit of rupees 3,000. Understood? So you have to calculate it separately and find the final answer. Okay students, so with this we are completing our exercise number 3.2. Because all the sums are tricky and twisted, so I didn't give you any homework sums in this exercises. Okay students, so with this we are completing this exercise and also this chapter. So we are going to have the next chapter for the next video. Okay, so complete your classwork, complete your homework and submit your classwork to me for corrections. Okay students, thank you. We'll see in the next video. Stay home, stay safe.